problem.
What's happening here that's not happening anyplace else?
I mean, the competitive level starts at 4 years old.
Classic rivalry.
Hall of Fame type coaches, great personalities.
All three schools, though, they changed the game of college football.
Florida State Seminole. Miami Hurricanes.
Florida Gators.
You want to dominate your opponents and you want to get stoned, make sure that you roll up.
No cap on Sundays. It's the roll up, it's the vibes. We come here, we gather here to tell the truth and no lies and no cap on the Lord's Day about our team. How y'all boys feeling? Y'all good?
You muted.
CJ, what's up, man?
You muted.
You don't even want to talk today, man.
My bad. I don't know. I ain't know that muted me. Nah, I was laughing at the rhyme.
You don't want your voice to be heard?
Shit, I ain't one of these out the window ass fans. While I was reading the timeline last night, yikes, y'all people need help, man.
It's kind of rough to travel that far and get three kicks, my guy. I get it, man.
But man, come on. There was a lot of positives too.
Ooh, you got positives?
Yeah.
Oh shit. How you feeling, CJ? You the only undefeated team in the Big Three right now, coming off the big Friday night matchup, Friday night lights under the high school lights. But y'all got the W, bro. How you feeling?
Feeling amazing, man. Feeling amazing. Life is good. It is what it is.
Why should he feel amazing? After barely getting by against Louisville, but I'm supposed to feel like shit.
What? Hold up. Let's back up.
I watched that game.
Oh, yeah. If you watched that game, you should know why I feel amazing. We lost our starting quarterback, our starting left tackle, our starting D tackle didn't even play at all in the game. The best D tackle on the team, our best pass rusher we lost. But that shit was crazy, man. It was a wild game, dog. Wow. Now I am on as far as the injury front, man. I am concerned on that as far as how healthy we are in the seriousness on some key guys or whatever. But as far as the victory itself, man, that might be Mike's most impressive win, man, as far as just so far as senior. I know he hasn't won a lot, but just going on the road and losing all of those guys in the hostile environment, like that's a pretty impressive win.
No doubt. Not mad at that win. Anytime you pull out with a win, after Rudabaker came in, I thought Rudabaker was gonna stink that bitch up, and he got
cool, bro. And he
got in his duffel.
We gotta call him Rodemaker this week, man.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I watched their whole game. It was Friday night, you know.
But I seen
wasn't in the street, so
I feel you. Well, I guess once he settled down a little bit, we seen the talent that people was talking about preseason, saying, "Hey, he's kind of taking a step with it." We've seen the talent that he has. I mean, the kids from Valdosta won a state championship there and won plenty of games there. I think he has passing records there as well. So coming out was pretty high on him, and we was kind of questioning like, wow, what's been the issue so far or whatever. But man, I don't know. Guess just whenever he got in those game settings, it just deer in the headlights, and it was pretty much like that at the beginning until you settle down a little bit, and they basically dared us to throw. They had like 9 damn box, right?
Yeah, they was begging y'all just to giving y'all one-on-one matches with the 6'7" center y'all got at wide receiver. I didn't get Louisville's strategy at all. I would have dropped some coverage and made him.
Especially when we started picking on Browning. It was going at his ass left and right. Once we found the duck, I would have definitely made some adjustments in regards to that.
Yeah. My team had its own problems, bro. We was 24 points favorites at home, and it just wasn't the vibes, man. Defense couldn't get off the field. We forced 3 turnovers throughout the game, but I don't think they punted the ball once in the first half. Our lack of depth in the front 7 is showing itself. Just couldn't stop the run. I think Desmond Watson playing better football right now than Grevlin Dexter on the lowest of keys, man. I don't even know if it's low keys at this point. But yeah, just we're not a good football team, bro. Ain't 2 ways to slice it. Right now, we got a lot of work to do, bro. It's a lot of fixing to do. And I think from an offensive philosophy standpoint, I don't understand why we ain't running the damn ball. Number 2 is that
crazy
deal.
to me.
Number 7 is that deal. Them dudes averaging 19 yards a carry or some crazy shit.
That man coached y'all out the game, man, because your front, as far as your offensive line run game is pretty good. Those guys, they create decent holes,
space, man.
Right, you got some good running backs. So for you guys to go away from that and put the ball in Richardson's hands is crazy to me. Just run the damn ball. That's all you had to do.
Right. They were saying that like the goal line when we got down there third quarter, we were down 4. We drive the ball down on 2 big Montrell Johnson runs. We get down into the red zone, they take him out, they put 5 in. Another thing too, like Naquan is not a bad running back, but there's a considerable drop off between 2, 7, and then 5. You know what I'm saying? I think 2 and 7 are 1 and 2 punch, and then 5 need to like complement them in some type of way, but he's just not the same. And he didn't have a bad game, but it's a noticeable difference between those other 2 and then him. But we get down into the red zone nonetheless. 1st and goal. And I don't know what the hell AR checked out of or what they were doing, because the offensive line run block on that interception that he threw at the goal line. He checked out and tried to throw a abysmal fade route, a poor excuse for a fade route to Justin Shorter. Didn't even really give him a chance to have a grab at the ball. It was just a terrible throw, terrible decision. And at the goal line, you just punch that thing in, bro. Getting too cute, getting too fancy. I know he want that first passing touchdown. That's what it's coming down to, man. It's like the bullshit that don't matter, bro. You got to win football games, man. Start listening to the outside noise. Start worrying about the stat sheet and shit like that. That's what it just felt like. It felt like just they was trying to worry about just padding stats instead of just beating the shit out of you at USF, leaning on them people. When we had to, that's what we did. And that's what I ain't got. When it felt like, okay, the game's getting out of hand, let's just run the ball on you boys and get out of here. That's what we did. But it just wasn't good football from the Gators last night, bro. Embarrassing showing from a lot of fronts. So I don't have any more victories. I'm just glad we got out of there without losing to another directional Florida school. You feel me? Because if we lose to Central Florida and then lose to South Florida, now it gets a little creepy.
If that quarterback was halfway decent, they probably would have won that damn game, because there was a lot of throws that he missed. He was terrible.
He was who he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a good quarterback. They ran the ball and they just played the numbers game. And another thing too, like we didn't run one reaction play. I don't know if they're not being honest about AR's health or where they at with everything, but if this guy ain't running the ball, they're keeping him in the pocket like he ain't 6'4", 235 pounds, running a 4.40. They gotta, if he ain't a weapon, then I don't know what the hell going on. Could they not be telling us the whole truth about his health? Possibly. Could they be protecting him? That's another possibility. But right now, if he ain't running the ball, dropping that guy like he fucking Peyton Manning in the pocket to throw the ball 30-something times is asking for a disaster.
Everybody got some work to do. Is Travis out?
What's the word with Travis?
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, it's not as bad as we assume, man. So it should be pretty good. We got to see how it plays out.
You know who I blame that Travis on? KP. KP came on here last week. And he was throwing up injury vibes, man. He hope my quarterback stay healthy. And I told him, hey, man, like, don't be talking like that, because injuries don't give a fuck who get them, man.
Don't even put in the atmosphere.
He did say that. Who? How did it happen? I think I got to use the bathroom.
He basically,
your fault, KP.
Yeah, it was a pass rush, and he had got hit getting rid of the ball, and just his ankle kind of got caught. Now I hate turf, man. I said this plenty of times on the show, man. I hate turf. I'd rather natural. Once he got tackled, the defensive tackle, whichever it was, kind of landed on his ankle awkward and got caught in the turf a little bit. And once he rolled over, he knew automatically.
Right.
He knew automatically. Started hitting the turf. You could tell he was really hurt, man, because he put a lot into this damn season.
You talk about my coaching decisions to just throw the ball around and not like run the ball. I thought you guys had some of those problems as well. I thought early in the game, Mike didn't want to trust that run, but you guys could have ran the ball more, in my opinion.
I think so too. But then Travis started 11-11. Yeah, he had started 11-11. He was tossing that bitch left and right. But I do agree, because Louisville, their run defense was terrible coming in, and whenever we had to run, like Treshaun Ward, 8, man, he did what the hell he was supposed to do. He went crazy. Trey Benson has some nice runs, so I agree. We should have leaned on the run a little bit more. Instead of trying to display Travis's, pretty much doing the same thing, display Travis's talents. But once he started 11-11, I guess they got locked in a little bit too much instead of getting back to what we should be doing, and that's running the ball.
Man, Cunningham came to play some football as well, bro.
Oh, that boy was killing us, man. That first half,
he was looking like I thought fucking AR supposed to be doing this fall.
Yeah,
bro.
that shit was
what's
crazy.
Going on, cuz?
And Kalen DeLoach he took some bad angles on a lot of those spies, but Kalen DeLoach is a pretty fast linebacker, but Cunningham just had another gear. It was crazy. But I like the adjustments that they made in the second half. It was 21 zip. Well, not 21 zip, 21 points given up in the first half. They was doing whatever they wanted to. Nah, 10 points in the second half. He tightened up with man coverage. Now, granted, they made some plays, of course, in the second half, but it was a lot more harder. We made Cunningham a passer to make him more accurate. That's pretty much how we won the game, man, because he just couldn't make those throws. But once he got out of the pocket and made plays with the legs, man, that shit was. I'm just glad we ain't got to play no more QBs like that for a while. Shit.
Tell them to bring me.
Y'all gonna play one. We got some shit to figure out, man. Let's get these callers rolling in. I am not capping for Billy and the boys. I need offense coordinator, just not feeling the flow and the energy, the chemistry behind the play call. I think there's plays to be made that AR leaves on the field, missing some easy throws. But the chemistry is off, and it's way beyond just X's and O's right now. And it's a long fix. It's just not a quick fix. You know what I'm saying? And Billy ain't no X and O guy. So this is going to have to be a talent overall to fix this thing, because I don't think he's going to out-scheme anybody. And he's not Dan Mullen. He's not going to get the absolute best out of every guy at his position. You know, that's just not what he is. But the recruiting, we'll see if he can pick that up. But Dan Mullen's recruiting is definitely showing his face. Harlan, let's get these callers on, man. Shout out to Tia already shooting some bread on this thing, man. Hanging out.
Tia, she says, if possible, y'all got a safety playing QB and AR.
I told you about this racist shit.
And they keep being the blacks, so that's crazy. The blacks who's being racist.
What y'all have? Y'all got a tight end at quarterback. What do you guys have at quarterback?
Rob been telling them receivers.
There you go, shoot back. There you go. There you go.
Rob, what's up, man?
What's going on, fellas?
Well.
Hey, man, look.
Talk to them. How you feeling?
I will say that, like I said, it was some positives to come out of there. I think that it was some positives. Our defense. Listen, I think our defense played a whole lot better than I thought. The only thing
did you see really Texas A&M offense?
And I get it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I see that.
Jimbo really. I think both coaches. I think both coaches really lost the damn game for each team. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think they was both of them was trying to kind of play it safe instead of like really just attacking, because our defensive line ate. Like they ate. You know what I'm saying? Like they did what they wanted to do. Secondary actually played pretty good. I was actually surprised, other than like maybe one or two plays that came about, but what really killed us was special teams and then wide receiver drops. What we've been saying, wide receiver is the concern.
Y'all offense,
it wasn't the play.
Abysmal.
Hold on, wait.
Keep it a buck now.
So we went up and down the field on them boys, like easy, bro. We had 400 yards total offense. We went up and down the field on them boys.
How many plays y'all ran? What was like the time of possession? Because Jimbo,
it was like 30. Our time of possession was like 35 minutes to like 24 minutes.
Okay, from the stats sheet, like look, I looked at the stats like top to bottom. Y'all, shit is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like people screaming,
the game.
Yeah, people screaming like, oh, God has did this, but bro, Harris dropped the touchdown. Like on the screen pass, he had a bite in. But it was they slowed. Yeah, but they was working. Motherfuckers just ain't execute. Point blank. Period. The running game did his thing, bro. We averaged like 6 yards a carry. Parrish and Knighton was running that thing, bro.
Like, I do agree that there was too many slow developing plays. Like Phil said, I do think there were a few too many of those, but there were opportunities that were missed in those plays as well. So I mean, it's a little bit of both. There's a little bit of the play call and a little bit of the execution. It just depends. Depends on which play you break it down.
That shit was slow. That shit had no tempo. That shit had no chemistry. That Gaddis offense was a whole pack of ass, man. Let's keep it a buck, bro. That shit did not look good. TBD is regressing. TBD is not getting better. He's regressing since last year. Those are the facts of the matter, fam.
I mean, bro, we only 3 games in. Like, I need to see a few more games before we go there, because, like I said, it's still a new offense, a whole new offense, and everything going. Same thing with what y'all got going on. It's new offenses.
We got ass going on.
We got to see. Yeah, I mean, we got to see.
Juice.
Yeah, we got to see how this. We got to see a couple more games to play to really see, to get a feel of how the season is. But to be honest, like, I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, what really killed us was when Stevenson dropped the punt. Like, he should have just let that shit just go. You know what I'm saying? We had all the momentum.
What fat catch the damn ball? That's it.
Yeah. What the fuck he was saying?
Yeah, we had all the momentum. Like, we was doing our thing, so it was good. And then they gave it. I don't know how they punt return.
Man, Mario
He drops the ball.
That was the only fucking touchdown.
Yeah, like that was like like how he dropped. We punt the ball to them. He catches the punt like on his 3 and he fumbles. How did we not come up with the ball? Like I don't know.
I don't know how
what
y'all
happened
missed that one
there.
as well.
I don't know how we missed that. We get the punt. We on the 3.
Dog game, man.
Porter got little boy. That's all. He was
That's
there.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a
And
little
then-
more
and-
than that power.
Yeah, you're right. So it's like all and to be honest, if this was last year coach team, we probably getting blowed out. Like
I think
to
y'all
be
need
honest.
one of them. I think y'all need one of them analytic books and shit, man. Because I'll be honest with you, bro. It's a lot of conservative. On some of them 4th down selling for 3s. I think is egregious, man. Especially if you're struggling to put the ball in the red zone. Push the ball in the end zone. There's a lot of, to me, calls, pace of game, a lack of urgency, time management. It was a lot of bullshit going on.
Motherfucking Manny called it on that 3rd down.
Yeah, Manny, you right. Manny.
Yeah, Manny. That's basically what it is. That motherfucker called that damn. He called a timeout on the incomplete pass. Y'all had 2 timeouts left. Like this shit was just bad.
I didn't have no problem with him taking the 3 because we were having problems in the red zone. We're marching down the damn field, so everybody gonna go for it. I'm like, motherfucker, we ain't been able to punch it yet this game. Our best bet was to try to take that 3 and maybe get an explosive play to get that touchdown because we kept walking down into the red zone and not being able to put the ball in. So I didn't have an issue with that. But real quick, Rob, KP, little hat having ass. Boys told us that they ain't want to put the good plays on film and went out there and he did the same thing against A&M we saw against Bethune and Atlanta A&T.
Man, he trolling, man.
You boys, the lies they told. Yeah, I ain't that shit. Motherfucker always talking about their homeboy at the barbershop that said some shit. I didn't fuck him. Fuck that dude at the barbershop, bro. I didn't say none of that shit. I ain't say nothing about hiding no playbook.
And Larry, you saw when Jacoby George when he got the ball in his hands, you see what he did. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said,
man. Stop hyping bullshit, man.
He did. He did look nice. Like that's what I said. He needs to be wide receiver.
And then was missing
something.
And they'll play like the walk-ons and shit, bro.
I don't give a
I'm just letting you know, like from a whole standpoint, right? They was down bad, bro. They was missing players. They had players like street racing in garages and shit. It looked like Jimbo losing the whole shit. But when the bullets started flying, it didn't look like he had 4th-string defensive backs and his starting receivers out, dog. And I don't think he was afraid. I think he knew Miami wasn't coming in with no firepower and he could bench them boys and still get out of there with a dub. And he did.
There's truth to that, right? I don't disagree with that. But they 4 strings and whatever the hell number they was, they wasn't no trash. So I mean, I just I'm not crying for teams that have been able to stack talent for 4 or 5 years.
Or about Ash Cole to come in and play corner.
Y'all said Jimbo was losing it, man.
This is Jimbo. You goddamn right. And you said y'all was gonna beat the shit out of USL. That's what we do, right?
And I couldn't. I'm here to say I cap. I ain't here to spin some shit. I ain't got no positive spin, CJ. I'm calling that shit a spade a spade. We play like ass. We look like ass. Ain't no spinning for that shit. And y'all look like ass as well. When you travel a Florida team, this ain't no fucking FAU. Y'all University of Miami. Y'all travel that shit to Texas and kick 3 balls through the uprights, grab some Whataburgers, and then headed back to Miami. That's egregious.
Bro, motherfuckers ain't execute, bro.
They ain't even hired off the secret menu, CJ.
Motherfuckers ain't
regular shit.
Right. They tell Haskell for the Whataburger.
Motherfuckers just ain't execute, man. Plain and simple. They ain't execute.
Didn't execute.
They execute, man.
There was only one touchdown the whole game.
All these quarterbacks and all these, we all lie about our quarterbacks because.
Oh, we ain't lie about
Hold on, wait, CJ.
I ain't lie at all about my quarterback.
No. Travis was starting to fold before he got hurt. If you look at the game, bro, he started to fold. He was starting to fold a little bit. He was starting to fold a little bit.
I've seen too many positive drives, bro. But
see, the thing is, you won the game. You won the game, so you're not trying to look at the negative shit. But once a loss comes, bro, he made some. He started out 11 out of 11.
He did, but I didn't lie about my quarterback, though, bro. Just because he made mistakes, doesn't mean I lie about my quarterback. My quarterback is a great jump. My quarterback is the best quarterback in the state. That's true.
Y'all run game ain't what you thought it was. Like,
oh yes, it is. You see who? What do you mean?
I don't give him the run game.
Trayshawn Ward.
I mean, not run game. Y'all D line. Y'all
run defense.
the run.
But
Run defense.
Remember,
yeah,
correct. But you got to remember, our best defensive tackle, he didn't play at all. That really showed me.
And they was on the timeline talking about so we don't need Lovett.
Oh, damn, that's a lie. That's a lie. I was one of the guys that said we could probably skate away against LSU and Lovett. I lied completely. We definitely need Lovett. He's a fucking impact type guy. Well, real quick, shout out to you. KP won't outspend me. FSU the best team in the state though. Travis is better than AR-15. Mike got TVD too. Roll Tide. ATL, man. I love you.
That's why they almost canceled your ass. Get up out of here.
You can't cancel.
Hey, but like I said, but like I said, it's year one. We still working on shit. We still got to get this shit together. I think we're gonna be all right, man. Ain't nothing to panic over.
That's year one. No, y'all good.
You've been lying. Y'all fired this man for 3 field goals, right? That's crazy. That's first.
No, we fired Manny because he fucking sucked, and his management and how he ran his defense, all that shit was stuck. He mismanaged everything. That's why we fired him.
There's some mismanagement going on last night, time wise. But how you feel about November 5th, nonetheless, man? How you feel?
November 5th? Who that? Florida State? Us, Florida State?
You know the date.
I like us, man.
Really don't.
I like us. I like us.
I look week by week, man. I ain't looking way down on November 5th.
Oh, man.
Gave a donation. Please put the donation towards.
Yeah, I like us.
Billy. No game. So you like y'all?
I like us.
I'm gonna make a screenshot of that racist tweet my background next show. Get her out of here.
The way Gattis run this offense, but that shit, I don't like that to happen. Especially
I don't understand
if we get loving those guys healthy, especially that. Yeah, I don't like it to happen with that offense. I don't see it.
Is Verse done for the year?
Nah. Verse is good. He was walking around pretty fine. He's good. He's good.
D. Rogers.
Y'all got the thing is, boy, the injuries happen, boy. Shit start to get a little spooky.
No,
boy,
they do. I'm saying if healthy now, of course. If healthy, of course. But yeah, Verse should be fine. But just how y'all run your offense, nobody will see that.
What about our defense?
Your defense, I think it was holes in your defense. I feel like we're gonna be able to run the ball on you guys. And I think Jordan Travis will be able to get some players in the secondary. I don't think y'all don't have a guy who can compete with Johnny Wilson. To be completely honest with y'all, I don't.
Okay. James Williams 6'5". We'll use him to help shade him a little bit.
I mean, he can do that, of course.
We'll shade him a little bit. Yeah, I mean, what's the big target? He's gonna be a problem for everybody.
He got off on Jarvis Brown.
Locking that shit up.
It was just Jarvis Brownlee, bro.
Marshall gonna lock it up.
Right.
Locking that shit up.
He had 6 catches on Brownlee. He had 6 catches on Brownlee.
That was funny. I kept saying, damn, he on the highlight reel.
What I told y'all last show, that we didn't see this shit in practice.
Yeah, I know y'all know who he was. I knew he wasn't gonna do shit.
That motherfucker had a cast.
That game was pissing me off with that
Louisville coach was smoking rocks though, bro.
Yeah,
he see the guy getting beat like a drum. Get him man some safety help or some shit, man. You got the man out there getting abused like that.
Yeah,
I ain't getting the Louisville adjustment. Even with Cunningham coming down the stretch, I thought the game should have been won or lost on his feet. They dropped him back to make a pass. Like nobody really want to bank on the run. Everybody, that shit that's old school football, but nobody's patient enough to lean on that shit. Just like Miami last night. Like, okay, y'all running game was doing okay. Y'all getting 5.5 a pop. Mario ain't patient enough to chug that shit out. And
that's the crazy part about it being an offensive line guy.
Yeah. Hey, Shook, I do got a question though, man. What's up with Lingard, man, and Jaluk, man? You saw the video?
Yeah.
Got into it? That's what I want to know. I want to know what happened. But Lingard,
man.
Hey, I don't know.
Like, who is Jaluk?
They running back coach.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a video. It's a video. It's a video on the timeline, bro.
No,
I gotta see that shit.
Yes,
it's just yelling. It's football, TJ. It ain't like nothing crazy. It's football. So like, of course, bro. Like high energy, testosterone's flowing, man. I expect locker room fights. I expect scraps. I mean, you just play a directional school from Florida. You struggle. Lingard ain't getting no burn. I don't want to say no fucking alma mater. Get me to the locker room, fam. Why y'all holding me back from? I understand all of that shit. It's football.
Oh, it was at the end?
Yeah, it's at the end of the game, bro.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so
he man don't want to say the song, man. Sing the song, man.
So he left while everybody was. So they had a picture where he left while everybody else was shaking hands, and then when they walked over to the new saying alma mater, he was like, "Man, fuck that." He wasn't trying to do that shit, and I guess
still got all this shit on the gram though.
That shit was crazy.
We still
That
got
boy,
all our
and
shit
that
on
boy,
video.
And Tay still played this week too, only on special
Yep.
teams. He was right back out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
he
more
did.
ride on the bench of watching James
Tell him to
Williams
bring me my money.
piss down his
Hey.
leg. Man,
hey,
he
bro,
no shit.
hey, I ain't gonna hold up no more of y'all time, man. But hey,
You
good
came on
show.
here
Keep
with
doing what y'all
positives,
doing.
man. You got 9
Hey,
points in
no,
College Station and came on here with
but what I
positives.
said
Man,
was
it's
it was
crazy.
I made no excuse. We just didn't execute. You know what I'm saying? We didn't execute. I said we were gonna win 31-28. We lost. We didn't execute. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. It's some shit that we got to work on.
Yeah, you get y'all
Ain't no spin. Ain't no lie. Ain't no spin. Ain't no lie. I thought we was gonna give up 30, but looking at the stat line, you would have thought we probably would have scored 31 points with you know how we outdid it.
I
But
get that.
Before you
we
get out of
didn't.
here,
We
man.
didn't execute.
Before you get out of here, man. With your offensive woes, Espresso's out 6 weeks. What do you project your win total at now, man? You want to readjust?
No, I still say 9 or 10. Still
No
9 or
honor.
10.
No honor.
9 or 10.
That is not a 9 or 10.
The Clemson, the thing, like
Bro,
I said, man,
the Texas A&M is not that good, man. I'm telling you, they're not that good. They're not that good, bro. And they were
they're
really
abysmal.
banged up.
God damn. Well, what is it gonna take for them to be good? Shit.
No,
You gotta
Like a
ask
bunch of
about
fucking
App
classes
State.
over
What y'all
there.
talking
Like what the
about?
fuck do we
but
like? What is it gonna take for
Y'all
them to
wonder
be
how
good?
these boys are from
CJ,
they not.
App State do that to everybody. How many
So
times we got to
are
tell
they
you that?
talented? Are they?
They're not
What are
talented,
they?
man. I think
They're not
here's the
talented
thing.
either.
I think they're not a talented football team. No, they may have talented individuals that they recruited. Yes, but the outfit that Jimbo is putting on the field right now, from a quarterback perspective, has already been broke down on the timeline. He's doing a terrible job at that. They say he got too many notebooks and shit. He's shuffling through too many plays. He's washed.
So much dysfunction within
Players,
the team.
yeah, the dysfunction is all over the news, man. You can see what that
This is
program
incredible.
is right now. And I thought it was an opportune time as Miami coming in.
Bro, Jimbo, I would put Jimbo nuts been tight this whole week, man. Let's put it that way. As far
Yeah.
as boosters down his back, all that type of shit, like that, he feeling the goddamn pressure. We'll just leave it at that. That's like serious as a heart attack.
Don't worry, he still got to go see.
Hey, D-Rob, we got to keep it moving, man.
That's fine. Yeah,
All
so
right,
Jimbo's
fellas.
done.
Hey, go.
All right, bro.
You about to tag out. Tell Kwame we waiting on him, fam.
And
All right, for sure.
Kwame ain't gonna show up today.
Hold on. We
Oh, we
KP
got
back
KP.
in the super chat.
It don't come from me, Tia. FSU ain't lie about nothing. We said our QB will progress. He did. Running backs look good. Linebackers looking good. We staying healthy. We want to be a problem for everybody. Talk that shit.
Yeah,
man.
I ain't about to be no problem for shit, man. This shit gonna keep getting.
Hey,
they weren't ready for Rutabaga.
We gotta stay with that injury shit, bro. You gotta chill with the injury shit, though, bro.
That shit happened.
That was the one thing I hated.
Shout out to you again. She said,
"How much y'all game?" Like, man, this defense is god awful.
Hey, that's real though. Hey, that's a good point. She said, rich people don't get canceled. They just go on vacation.
That's true.
I'm too connected and respected. Gaddis trash too. We warned y'all. That's a nasty man.
The Michigan
offense drop a dub. Hey, drop that money, man.
Damn,
drop a dub. You with the
Michigan, we getting money out here. 561, get the money.
Right.
I'm dropping dubs.
Michigan improved, man. Gaddis is a fraud, man. Get some more callers on here. Gaddis is a big fraud, bro.
You said we cut to offer money. Appreciate you.
Michigan ain't played shit yet. Michigan has like y'all. We talking about high schedule,
but even then, the offense was
boo-boo.
The offense was still slow and developed. The defense was really great for Michigan, but I mean, I don't know.
I'm about to say it looked like the same offense to me.
Yeah, I just feel like y'all gotta get y'all players in space, man. Like Knighton, like I don't know, man. Just got
we did some underneath stuff.
Knighton's okay, but they don't have like no explosives. And I've said that before this game.
That's
like,
because of the offense. I think it's because of the offense. I think the running backs can have some explosives, but I'm not sure about the receivers though.
You're getting 5 a pop, bro. I'm not saying the explosive big 20, 30-yard runs, man. Like you can see that out of both of our backfields. I think Miami's backfield's lacking. It's been a long time since Miami haven't had a running back or a wide receiver that I fear. Larry, what it do, my guy? You on mute all the way from Georgia. My slime. What's up? What's up, man?
What's up? What's going on, man? What's up? How y'all doing, man?
Larry,
what's good, bro?
You better get back to the job, man.
Hey, bro. Hey. See, I'm in management. You know what I'm saying? You do big shit. Okay. Yeah,
I hear you
popping. Yeah.
Yeah. I need the bathroom. Yeah.
No, I'm in the office, dog.
Okay, what's up?
But yeah, man, just boy, this shit look crazy, bro. Like, just want to talk about all the hype that I was on the AR Heisman Patrol. I was get my shit off with him. But man, like, I was watching the SEC pregame show yesterday with Tebow done, man. Billy need to if he had Dan Mullen playbook, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like how
But he
Dan
don't,
ran
bro.
the
He be throwing that bitch 1,000 times with trash, bro. We seen Dan Mullen.
He got the G5 playbook.
I think Dan Mullen playbook was atrocious for Emory and AR last year, bro. He was trying to run them boys like they was cow trash. I think the old Dan Mullen playbook
that's what I mean.
first offense thing. Yeah, but what these coaches are becoming these days, they don't have the patience to run the ball and really churn out the clock. They want to score explosives right away. And that's what it's showing, like the lack of. If we get the Billy offense that Billy ran in at Louisville, we all right. I just don't know what the fuck he running right now.
Yeah, I think, like, bro, I think AR is really in his head, like, bro, that pressure of being the University of Florida quarterback.
Ain't no pressure, bro. He's just shitting the bed. I don't think there's no pressure. Like, he need to get his shit together. What pressure at this point? You know, like.
Well, I think like the NFL shit really weighing on him, bro. Like that, you could just tell. Like
everybody playing this shit, man.
You right.
Everybody out there playing to get to the league. Everybody got the same pressures, man. Most of these kids got poor families at home. It ain't the pressure. This is what it is. I think he just need to hit easy throws. The coaches need to do him some favors and put him in favorable situations and not dropping him back to dissect defense. And if he can't run the ball, and he's not gonna run the ball, they didn't run one reaction run play. What the fuck is this? We expected a Nick Marshall Auburn ass offense. This is not what we thought we was getting, man. Even like with 2 and 7, but they getting chunk yards. Why are you chunk yarding it and then dropping back and letting this guy dissect and go through 2-3 reads, man? That ain't the vibes.
I agree 100%. I mean, kind of everything I was gonna say, you kind of said in the beginning, in the intro about about him, man. But like the defense, I don't get it. Like Trey Dean, he don't need to be out there no more.
Oh my God, bro! Get that off my field, bro. Like,
bro, you know what I'm saying? He need to goddamn, bro. He YSL all day. They Shaw need to call Rico his ass for real.
I've never seen nobody celebrate like just nonsense. Like I understand, like there's some DBs that the ball fly over their head, they'll do the little incomplete shit. Man, my man Dean's gonna celebrate. He don't care if it's a chase down tackle. He tackled the guy at the 1 yard line before we about to lose. He's gonna get up and flex on you. Like, look how strong I am, bro. I just let you run for 99 yards or some shit. It's the most embarrassing shit I ever seen, bro. Like, it's no awareness, man. No leadership on this team. We got a lot of shit to figure out, bro. All these boys are talking about their draft grades and looking towards all this first round shit. Gravon got to get his shit together and play better football.
Gavron need to come back, bro. I don't think he's not. Yeah, nobody need to, like, any juniors don't even think about NFL. Everybody need to come back. If you beside Trey Dean and with all the seniors or whatever. So, but that shit is crazy.
Yeah, he in the draft home.
You go ahead and leave.
I mean, he got no choice being like 6 years, man.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he can come back no more, bro. Trey Dean's just not playing good football. There's no safety presence. We won't have no ball hawks back there. I do want to get Ace some love, man. What an incredible interception. I like Jalen Kimber a lot.
Great break. That was beautiful.
We need to play more man to man, y'all, bro. We need to lead them two out there, bro. 24 can't. He too inconsistent, bro. Like all these guys that they swapping them out, bro. Leave 3 and 8 out there. Like just play man to man.
Linebacker room, we are in trouble. With Ventrell out, it's a huge void as far as like number 2 been guessing for 6 years. He have no idea where the play is going. He just when the ball snap, he just like, I'm just gonna choose a hole. It's like musical chairs. Like that looked like an easy one to go into, so I'm gonna go there. And then of course the ball's going the opposite way. The 2's lost. The young boys, I think school play okay, but bro, obviously, like USF looked at the LSU film and the film that everybody ran on us with the same personnel, the same type of run, and just ran that at us with Ventrell out. Do I think the defense played better with him lining everybody up and out there? Yeah. But when he's out, you should be able to have a veteran guy like Trey Dean, who's been on campus since Andre DeBose. He should be able to get these guys lined up and be able to make better plays, bro. just a lack of leadership and lack of fire. Ain't no fucking pride out there, bro. You playing USF, a team you favor by 24 points, and nobody had no fire in their belly to say, yo, what the fuck going on? I seen a little bit of that from 21, who was probably tired as fuck.
Why
Desmond to play that many snaps? What's up?
Why Lingard ain't getting no carries, bro? Like
you see 2 and 7?
Yeah,
I do.
The same reason 5 shouldn't be getting no damn carries. That's why 21 ain't getting no carries.
I agree. Like, bro,
he won't sing the school song. You can't get no carries if you won't sing the school song.
I agree with that shit. At least you can do is sing.
Yeah, that's part of the scholarship signing.
You know what I'm saying?
Larry, what you hey man,
they firing everybody. They look all right, man.
Miami, they gonna be straight though. I give you that. I think, man, if I had to pick though, bro, I think FSU gonna tap y'all ass though, bro. For real.
Hey, that's a
they gonna thank Mike again for getting them
right. What we think for this time?
Yeah,
that's
hey, but you know
all season scored 0 touchdowns.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though, right quick though. Hey, CJ, you know, like Norvell, it giving me this season remind me like how Dan Mullen was, just winning, but it's no promising because y'all ain't shit on the trail now. And
we revisit next week. Come on,
they still finna get that shit. The schedule about to get real. That shit, all that shit gonna get packed, bro.
It is about to get real, but if we get healthy, we straight. And I think LSU gonna be ranked this week too. But Larry, come, let's revisit that tape next week on No Cap, okay?
Has Louisville won yet?
Yeah, they played. They beat UCF last week.
Oh,
they play USF next week.
So what you think y'all finna? You think y'all finna with the top 12 class?
Top what? 12.
Think y'all? 12.
It could be 12. I think 12 to 15. It could, and depending on how we keep winning, it could be with top. No, I'll say 12 to 15. I'll put it there.
I don't think so, bro. I think that shit give me real damn Mullen vibe. Y'all winning games. Y'all got a chance to go 6-0.
But like I said, this visit next week because we got some shit lined up this week.
I mean, Florida State gonna have a historically great year. The last 10 years, they'll get about 7 wins.
Yeah, you think so? Still, I don't know. Now that shit, I had to give it credit. Now I think they might go be 6-0, pushing 7-0. Who y'all next 2 games?
We got Boston College. Boston College should be a dub. The challenge.
They got Boston. They got Wake. They got Clemson like back to back.
Yeah, so we got Boston College and Wake Forest gonna be tough. Them bitches went to bat. They almost lost to Liberty last night, and they come home. But again, though, it depends on our health. I say that if we're healthy, we'll beat Wake Forest.
I think y'all D-line will win on that game. Y'all should beat them just based off.
Correct. That's if we're healthy. Correct. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I give y'all 6.
You like your D-line? You like your D-line Friday night? I thought they got pushed around.
I don't. But see, I kind of I gave them guys a little bit more credit than I should have as far as the reserves. Fabian Love is a fucking dog. Like he's that guy. And missing him that game, it really showed. And then once Verse was out, the first or second quarter, then we saw more gaping holes. So if we get those 2 guys back healthy, I do like my defensive line, especially with Lovett, because Lovett's a draft pick. He's our best defensive tackle by far. He's that guy.
All right, Larry, we gotta keep it moving, my guy. You got something else?
I was just gonna ask you that. What, like, I know you're gonna get to it on State of Miguel and on the roll up next week. Well, this week coming up. Like, just real quick, what quick adjustments do you think we need to do for us next week coming up? Like, what adjustment? If you would build
ball, man. I just think they got to lean really on the heavy. And I don't know what juice AR got in his legs or what's going on with his health wise, but that, bro, it's just got to be centered around play action. Us winning the numbers game with him being the runner at quarterback. Those type of shit. If we're not gonna get that off, the offense just hasn't looked like what we thought it was gonna look like. Period. It's got to be a run first offense. You can't be dropping this kid, especially on the road in Tennessee. It's gonna be loud. The communication ain't gonna get no better. So I just think we need to be run first and lean on that shit and bank on it and invest in it and stop like going away from it when it's easy time to pass some stats. So just plan to your strengths, bro. We play to our strengths, we'll beat Tennessee.
Yeah,
that's what I feel.
Yeah, same. Well, all right, man. Y'all stay up, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, man. Hold it down, Larry.
The thing about our programs, Florida and Miami, is, we do have first year new head coaches. Some of that stink got to get washed out of there a little bit.
That's facts.
So I that's why I was saying, seeing some people on the timeline like jumping out the window. I usually don't read it all, but I was tweeting from the 26 account, and I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers is losing y'all shit. Some of that stink still in there. Still got to watch some of that stuff out of
shit coming in. They overhype the shit coming in. That's it.
But you still can
process,
see
bro.
poor.
There's issues, right?
Yeah.
And it's just not like from a
talent.
My brother. Real quick, it's just not from a talent. It's just not from a talent perspective of, we got a lot to wash out, or culture. You can see some bad coaching from both of our coaches. And that's fact, from time management to urgency to philosophy. You can still see the basics of that shit. Like, why would you call fucking Van Dyke runs? That shit is fucking. That should be all alarming for you to be designing runs in a lot of key situations for fucking Tyler Van Dyke. From a philosophy standpoint, you should be cringing and shitting your pants a little bit. Like, yo, this nigga is nuts.
That was crazy. I literally put that in the group chat, right? And then I was like, I was kidding. They reading that shit? Like, no, don't actually run the motherfucker. I was joking. But what's up, Kwame?
Good morning, brothers. How y'all?
Boy, got rid of that turnover shirt and came on here with a nice Easter church outfit. You see that? Yeah. You see that? Came with a respectable shirt this
Fresh polo.
I learned my lesson with this guy, man. Hey, to your point, piggybacking on your last discussion, man, 2 runs by Tyler Van Dyke is not ideal in that situation. Those are the only sort of question marks I have for the most part about the offense, because when you look at the numbers, controlled time of possession, more passing yards, more rushing yards, and didn't allow 1 sack. And so usually if I gave you that scenario, you would say Miami won. It's just that when they got to the red zone, they had like 4 or 5 trips in the red zone, 10, 12, 15 play drives, and couldn't score because we still have a receiving core that's very unproven. X clearly was our best receiver. We were joking on him, Espresso and all that stuff, but Espresso will pep that offense up for sure.
But see, that's what I was saying. That's not a good thing. No disrespect to Espresso. That's not a good thing. But I figured coming to the season, like, receivers would be an issue for you guys.
Yeah, and it has been. And I want to see more 15, Jacoby George in the field. I thought he was the only receiver on the outside that was actually making plays. I want to see more. I want to see more Romello Brinson. When you watch the tape, when you watch the game over, like, he getting separation. Ball ain't just coming to him. Ball is going to other outlets. I mean, Redding got a lot of targets for a guy that really hasn't played a lot in his career.
Y'all gonna critique Van Dyke's play or what?
And Van Dyke was off. But I think a large part of that had to do with, like, he ain't played with a lot of these guys. I mean, through all season and training camp, his outlet was gone in Restrepo. And so now you got to throw the ball to Michael Redding. And
they ain't just picked Michael Redding up off the trade wire last week. No shit. He was there all offseason as well, bro.
He was there, but he wasn't making plays, man. You can make plays. Some cats shine when the lights are on. And
some of them players was open. And Van Dyke was missing, didn't see him, missed throws. Some of it is on Van Dyke. He got to play better football as well, bro. Like, he missed some open wide receivers as well.
He missed some guys.
You talking about the wide receivers can't get open? Some of them motherfuckers was running wide open and he was missing them.
Yeah.
One of the ones they gave y'all a catch at the end, which wasn't a catch, was a
draw.
bad throw.
Yeah.
That was a bad throw.
If he gets
hit him in the chest and keep running. Yeah.
I can't even call it, man. I feel like the offense obviously had opportunities that didn't capitalize on. I'll say this though, Kevin Steele called a hell of a game. D-line came to play. There was a couple of missed tackles by the linebacking core, but for the most part, Steve and 11 were stout against the run. They didn't really allow. They had one breakout run on a pass by 6, but that was it. Like, Etienne didn't go crazy on us.
Yeah, I gotta give Steele credit, but I just know Jim, and no discredit to Steele. Whatever you coach against what you're going against, right? But man, that Jimbo just gotta
And Jimbo
need an OC
yeah,
as
bro. He
well.
got to do a lot of shit, dog.
These head coaches that are
Like it's
also
bad. That offense. He got some guys too. That's the crazy part about it.
These head coaches that are also play caller and OC got to like do some reevaluating, like time wise. I don't think he has the time to lead an organization like that and be an efficient play caller. Man, it's just time to hand over the keys. I think that's Jimbo's biggest issue is delegating somebody else to call the plays right now.
And stubborn. Jimbo's biggest issue is Jimbo. That's
the ego
thing,
right? Getting out his own way.
Right. And it'll never happen. It'll never happen.
So we saying still ain't do shit, Kwame.
Well,
yeah, they ain't gonna let him get no credit.
I give Stevens credit, man. I give his credit.
LT.
I don't see what that defense do, man. Carolina, the boy gonna take that shit up through there, man.
DJ Ivy played a hell of a game. I gotta give DJ Ivy credit. We give
DJ did.
Ivy a lot of
Taylor
crap.
played amazing. Caleb Johnson played well.
He did.
Kitchens played well. It's a lot to like on defense. I'm not tripping on defense.
I know one thing though. They better recruit their ass off at receiver this cycle. Like
they're doing it so far.
Well, again,
you got a whiff coming up.
Again, we've been off of that.
So you got to recruit
still a whiff. Still a whiff, bro.
It ain't not when I pull
out. Have y'all been off of it?
No, that's a whiff. That boy from the Tri-County. That's a whiff. I got it.
I think we might have jacked that one up, but because I like foul better anyway.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Tia with the shit. Tia, ain't you supposed to be in church? Tia said Kwame wearing a shirt with two men on a horse making excuses for kicking 60 field goals in a primetime game.
I guess Tia doesn't wear polo or Ralph Lauren too much, but God bless. I'll send you a catalog. You can buy some things from, girl.
She said yours. She said yours flawed. She said yours got two men on it.
You got that association polo.
Say one on hold around the waist.
Don't lose me.
Hey, for dear life, right?
Hey, I didn't come after you, Tia, when y'all almost lost to a 5-17 last year. I ain't come after you. Leave me alone. You were getting assaulted on that timeline. You got no acts from me.
So Kwame, you feeling Gaddis? You okay with the offense?
I'm okay. Look, when I look at the numbers, look if the quarterback
never said 9 and 3 field goals. That what the numbers say.
Numbers also
the numbers, man.
Time of possession. Like, come on. Like, I know you're trolling, but time of
possession. No, I'm not trolling. That shit don't matter, bro.
It does matter. Time of possession doesn't matter. Are we talking football or not?
But it's how you capitalize.
Yeah, exactly.
And he didn't.
Because it's bad time management, right? Like if you're soaking up time at the end of the game, knowing that you can't move the ball down the field in chunks, right? But you're taking your precious ass time on getting the ball down to go kick a field goal. I don't give a fuck about time possession. You just wasted a bunch of time possessing it, motherfucker.
Nah, that's
the fuck are you talking about?
That's
bad time management. Time of possession could be a false.
It was a 1-2 possession game for most of the game, and if Tyreek,
it shouldn't have been. That's the thing.
If Tyreek doesn't, make, I don't know. I mean, I don't expect.
You're going out there to kick 3. You need to move with more urgency, motherfucker, because you need more 3s.
Yeah,
you're taking your time. You taking your time to get 3s, bro. If you're gonna take that much time to get 3s, you need to fucking it's not gonna win. You need to get some urgency to get them 3s, so you get more 3s.
I expect the offense to have some urgency this cycle. I also expect the wide to get a little bit of shake up.
Hey, come on, what you think about WhatsApp? What you think about this tweet right
I'll tell you what's funny about this shit, right? Because WhatsApp, as he tweeted, I'm thinking he's like his actual profile picture on a boat fishing somewhere. Like, who the fuck calling these plays for my? Like, you really don't know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with the play calling. I had a problem with Tyler not feeling comfortable, even though he really wasn't. He had a couple of hurries, but for the most part, the O-line played well. This is the best game the O-line played, if I'm to be 100. Given the same guys.
Listen, I think the problem was in general there was no synergy. There were times
they played good though.
They did play good. I mean,
how many holds
cost you the game?
Them 2 holes in a row.
Last 2 cost of the game, but for the most part, they got pushed on the ball, man. I had never seen my O-line run blocking like that.
Hold on every fucking every play.
Don't get
the synergy. The synergy, I think, is what really was off. There were times where I just felt like Gaddis and TVD couldn't get on the same page. That's ultimately what it looked like to me. TVD would lock in sometimes, and then there were times where, damn, Gaddis drew it up perfect, and TVD was still locked in over here.
He wasn't looking off the safety. He wasn't moving the defense with his eyes at all.
At all, right?
And then asked to do that last year.
Right, exactly. New offense. That's what I'm saying. The synergy isn't there. It's different. I don't think he's necessarily better. I think, again, they just got to get their rhythm together. I like when they start going to the underneath plays. I literally was saying that in the chat. And then he went to the well one too many times. It's like, hey, listen, mix the bag up a little bit, because he couldn't find rhythm. He couldn't find his confidence, I thought. And I think they just couldn't quite figure out what it was going to take to get both of them in sync.
I also don't think Gaddis put enough stress on their linebackers, because I wanted to see Arroyo and Mallory in more like drag routes and crossing routes to get their linebackers running. And we didn't do that. The one time we did do it, when we snuck Arroyo out of the backfield, we made a play.
And Tia got all the money in the world, just ask petty shit, man. Y'all did lie about Zaya and Nelson a little bit though.
2 years ago.
His first game back. His first game back.
2 years ago, I lied. I came in this
Y'all
year.
saved him for this game though, like his first game back. Y'all been waiting to pull him out. Y'all had the secret weapon. Zion's gonna be ready for the big game out in College Station.
He did good. He had a hole.
Talk to me when it gets a little cold outside in the Northeast.
Oh, we will. Don't worry about it. Jared versus
Zion gonna be all right.
Jared versus be there to talk to you.
We gonna see you in November. I will be there in
He will be there. I want my dinner too, man. I want my dinner. I want my dinner too. You picking the restaurant? Or I'm picking.
Nah, we going to what you call it?
CJ gonna have y'all that gut.
We going to Komodo that night. We going to Komodo. We going to Komodo, baby. We gotta go to Komodo.
Make it a 6-piece. My homeboy fan.
All right, bet. Drinks on you too, Kwame, or what?
Oh, this is we having the whole scene.
All inclusive.
All inclusive, baby.
All right, bet.
Whole crew there. We got some more callers in the chamber.
I think we got more.
Hey, y'all brothers be good, man.
Hey, hold it down, Kwame, man. I'm glad to see you depressed, man, and lying about this offense.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you more depressed than me. You got it.
No, I'm vibing, bro, because I'm honest, man.
You got your
know what I'm saying?
victory.
I live out of my truth. You know what I'm saying? When this shit is shit, I'm gonna call it shit. We got shit to fix. And bro,
your truth is AR.
Tyler Van Penny's is fucking fraudulent.
Okay, well, hey, same
that shit.
Hey, one of them got one orb, the other one got the other orb.
And I'm gonna be real about it. But y'all on here lying. Y'all might well pull Garcia a lot, because
I'm on
if that boy got to make more than one read, he shouldn't have paid. And that's why Lachey was a better offense coordinator, because he dumbed that shit down for that boy. That boy wasn't doing nothing special last year. Lashley, however we want to say his name, was
boy got a running back for a quarterback.
He was making that one read. Just like that. Lachey is good with that shit. Like,
boy got a fullback for a
he's from
quarterback.
Auburn, right?
Talking about me.
And y'all got a goddamn offensive tackle that can't block at quarterback.
Oh my goodness!
Y'all got a kicker that quarterback or some shit. That boy is raw.
This boy got the audacity, the temerity, the unmitigated gall to talk about quarterback play.
They tried to design run that boy, CJ. They said, oh, shit.
That boy look like a baby giraffe out there running, man.
I can't even defend that, dog.
We got a white quarterback that can't hit the wide side of a barn. Let's run him.
I can't even defend that, dog. Yeah,
let's run him off tackle.
On that note,
first and goal.
All right, come on, later, man. Yeah, we got like a few more.
Van Dyke is terrible, man. I know my quarterback is terrible. I'm here to tell the truth. Oh, we got Smooches on here, bro. I ain't even Smooches, what it do?
Smooch, what's good?
You muted Smooches. Okay.
No, okay, Florida State. Florida State gotta be winning. Like what they back. Y'all ain't playing no real shit. What you got? What's up with it?
It was a lot of lies told. A lot of lies. UF, Miami, both of y'all acting so proud with y'all coaching hires. Are y'all really happy about this product that has been put out on the field?
No, I'm not happy
about the product. No.
But
no, man. We had to see the product.
I want to know.
You happy? Let me ask you happy?
You're late. I'm real happy. Fat, super happy. I just want to know what was it about those coaches that made y'all feel like y'all was gonna be back and not have to go through a new coaching change like everybody else.
I never said we were back. Like I don't know. That's
timeline.
Miami. That's Miami shit. Miami's the back program. We're not the back program.
Baby Cam.
Yeah. I lied about all that shit.
So we admitted to lies.
Yeah, I said, have you been listening? I said at the top of the show, I came on here to confess my shit. I've been lying. I'm trying to figure out why they still lying.
Tell me y'all lying.
We still gonna spank y'all ass in Tallahassee. We still coming to dope and lay that shit down, bro. We don't need one. We just need to run that bitch. The same one that beat y'all last year. What do you mean?
Y'all needed the refs to beat.
The refs? We had Greg Knox at coach.
USF almost.
We know that fumble.
Yeah, the guy that's probably like working. He probably coaching Pop Warner right now, and he beat Florida State in dope with a one-legged quarterback. We just gonna bring that shit back.
So y'all don't see what my coach doing. Y'all don't see the cancers are gone. Y'all don't see them believing. Y'all don't see the climb.
They definitely believe.
No,
they definitely believe.
I don't.
They ain't gotta see it, big. Don't worry about it.
I don't. I ain't trying to be funny either.
Believing.
LSU, look, that game versus
LSU just beat the shit out of Mississippi State.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
And Mississippi State was undefeated, bro. Nah.
The hardest show for me.
Bethune-Cookman and Southern Miss, bro. Bro.
I'm not talking about who the teams are. I'm talking about when y'all played. I saw a very sloppy game that y'all pulled off.
Of course, it was sloppy.
Cool.
The talent was
cool. And then in this last game, I saw two trash ass defenses just playing fucking playground football. That's what I saw.
The last game, you ain't talking content. Then
Why did Rhoda make it look good all of a sudden?
You're not talking content, bro. You're not talking content.
I'm talking about what I've seen in each individual matchup. I don't care who they played out, who the other teams played. I'm talking about when y'all played.
Oh, good.
I know you ain't no Miami.
We'll go to 4-0.
How you figure?
What did you see from Miami? What has Tyler shown you? You think y'all beating us this year?
Absolutely.
They got some positives. I don't know if you listen.
Absolutely, I do.
Bro, they got some positives. Yeah, they had time possession. They won a time possession last.
Well, y'all ain't got no negatives.
They possessed the time. The boys won the time capsule.
Right.
Yeah.
Florida State running the state again, like we should. We coming for our
y'all can get that shit laid on, man.
Back. We beating everybody. Mike got us.
Y'all finna go on this 3-game skid. Louisville should have spanked that ass, man. They just pissed out the leg. The moment was too big, man. But
South Florida should have too, man.
They should have. You got damn right they should have. But I'm glad they didn't, motherfucker. Boy, woo!
Anthony Richardson should have thrown a touchdown against USF, but we can't have everything that we want. This man that y'all said that was Baby Cam Newton.
Disrespect.
Baby Cam ain't good as Cam.
Yet.
Baby Cam ain't gonna be good as Cam. Michael Jordan Jr. ain't good as Michael Jordan.
And
So he really ain't lying.
Touchdown against USF.
I ain't got no lies. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't got no lies from a quarterback. Y'all. He's done it. He's done it. What do you mean? Like, we ain't got to figure this shit out. You ask who you can do it. Y'all.
I don't care nothing about last year. The whole
what Slim Charles said? Think about the old days. Right.
You ask him what he's doing. I've seen him chunk that bitch against y'all.
And now y'all are being quiet.
We're gonna reenact that.
Now y'all have a lot
I'm cool.
To say.
We spanking that shit. We still
I'm
spanking.
not conceding defeat to Florida State at all.
Hell no.
Don't
no fucking way. I have
Louisville won shit and a half, and y'all should have lost that damn game. They just pissed out their damn leg.
Long as them boys got Tyler Van Dyke, and long as them boys got
one by one,
Anthony Richardson,
y'all got Rutabaga.
Don't worry about it. And Rutabaga got more touchdowns than Anthony Richardson.
And we ain't got Brownlee. Y'all got Rutabaga, and we ain't got Brownlee.
Rutabaga got more touchdowns than Anthony Richardson.
My man Jason Morrison locking all that shit up.
He played a half of football.
Rutabaga's playing like JV schools and shit. They're playing one-on-one coverage. With 9 in the box all game. We are not gonna 9 in the box Rutabaga, and that's gonna be easy pickings. He's gonna piss down his leg again. I'm with shit
next week when Louisville smack USF. We gonna see them.
Oh, that don't mean
shit. Oh, now I don't mean shit.
That's what I've been saying, CJ. I said I'm not comparing what they do after y'all. I'm comparing y'all what y'all are doing.
Okay,
cool. You gotta give Florida State. You gotta give Florida State. You gotta give Florida State credit for winning games. Like winning games just matter.
Yeah, you
right?
win a game.
So I'm gonna talk like real football. Winning games just matter. I thought once fucking Trav went down, I was like, yeah, I'm finna get my jokes off. I ended up falling asleep. But as I was falling asleep, I thought like this shit is over with. That's why I wouldn't sleep. Like they finna shit the bed, and they find a way to win the game. with the backup quarterback, a lot of injuries on the road. Cool. That shit ain't gonna matter in November when we come to town, though.
And I love it. Smooch has been real, man. We
Well,
winning
no,
next
she
week
had
against Boston
something else.
College. Oh, you have something else?
I don't see nobody right now. I can
You-
see
and
that my team
Don't come on
believes
here with
in
no
our
visuals
coach.
talking about ass is fat and all that either.
My team.
Hair ain't done.
My team. Charlene, I wasn't finna put on no hair. My team believe in their coach and they believe. And the stuff that I heard from Mike Norvell, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm choking on it.
Oh my God.
I'm all in.
You banned them boys from sex last year. I remember.
They needed it.
And we was winning that. We've been winning ever since, right?
Right. So I'm gonna be here next week because all I got to say is lies were told.
Mm-hmm.
So before everybody next game, I'm gonna listen to all the lies all the week. I'm gonna gather them. I'm gonna come back next week with a portfolio to examine some lies that were told.
I had some new lies, but them motherfuckers couldn't even cover the spread. I was gonna come on here and lie some more, but they ain't give me nothing to work with. We gotta keep it moving, Smooch.
All right, y'all. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Thanks for pulling up, man. As a fan of a team that went 10-0, I know what fool's gold looks like. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, what's up, man? You like you're in an interrogating room, bro. You all right? What's up?
I know you done fucked up, right?
I'm in my office, man. I'm in my office.
Everybody got to show their office.
I'm in my office. I'm at work. I'm at work this morning. Hey, good morning to you, gentlemen, man. It's a pleasure, man, to be on with y'all boys. But
yes, sir.
Man, we get a lot of fan talk, man. We don't get a lot of sports talk, no athletic talk, man. Everybody talking about promises was made. That's fan talk, man. That's not realistic talk.
Let's talk.
You understand? And they talking about the lies with baby Cam. Nobody compared him to Cam game, man. Everybody compared him to Cam size. And as far as
physical abilities, but he
right. And as far as the other teams, man, Florida State, hey man, y'all celebrate. Y'all celebrate, man. Y'all got away. Y'all got away with 2 wins, honestly.
They got away with 2 wins.
You got away with 2.
That's how I feel.
You got away with 2. And I mean, it's not talking shit about y'all, but y'all really got away with 2 wins. Louisville should have won that game. It was a bad decision by the quarterback, a couple bad plays. Turn shit around. The same way. I tell my brother and my dad, they big fans. My whole family pretty much fans, except me and my kid. But man, it's gonna take time, man. You got new coaches in place. You got players that's not buying in, that's still playing me ball. You understand? So it's gonna take time. Man. It's gonna take time for these coaches to get their players in place to do what they're trying to do. And all the noise that AR hearing and all that shit, that's in that boy head, man. He's still a kid. He's still a young boy that's still trying to process this shit and separate this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time, but we all right. We gonna be all right.
No, they got it's a real turnaround. It's from a cultural standpoint. Like the me first shit of celebrating just meaningless shit alone. Now with your teammates, you ain't slapping fives with other people. It's all me in a photo op every time. And it ain't just him from a leadership standpoint. We missing a lot, bro. They got to bench somebody and somebody young gonna have to step up from a leadership standpoint.
And you gotta remember too, like we didn't get a whole hell of a lot of talent in last year's cycle at the end. We got a few players and they playing. They getting there and they're making plays. Some of them other players not seeing the field. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give these coaches some time. Even with man, I used to kind of low key root for but I'm a Gator fan. I'm from South Florida, bro. So I'm in the heart of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from down here. I hate these motherfuckers, man.
I hate them. I don't like them. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, so I grew up around this shit. You know, I'm from Dania, but I live in Fort Lauderdale. I grew up around this shit. Never was a fan. I just would bet with them because they here. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I don't even want to fuck with y'all. Y'all fans just drive me nuts, man. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm too old for this shit to be going back and forth. But it takes time.
Understand Spanish.
Nah, I definitely don't understand. Hey, listen, Silk, I got all my kids taking Spanish, so we'll be able to communicate some kind of way with
down here, man. They look at you
real,
like you the foreigner down there if you don't speak
Yeah.
Spanish. Hey,
it's crazy. It's crazy because everybody think I'm Spanish when they look at me, when they see me in person, they go to talking to me. I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. It's like, aren't you Spanish? I'm like, hell no, bro, I'm not Spanish.
What you think? I do want to ask you, man. Let's talk some more football, just like from a philosophy standpoint. What do you think about the offense right now? They're not running this shit like through the run game with AR. Not a whole lot of RPO, not a lot of reaction shit. What do you think about the offense, bro?
Honestly, I think it's some stuff that's being kept quiet about what's going on with AR. You know what I'm saying? Like I peeped a couple situations and these last 2 games. You know, I'm not one to make excuses, but I peeped a couple situations. If you noticed last night, he had a run play. He bounced up hopping, you know, like little ginger. I just don't think it's all there right now, you know? And I think they trying to mask the shit to keep from putting, you know, one of them young boys.
The thing about it, I don't think they fooling defensive coordinators. I don't think they fooling the fans. We all something's up. And like they need to just be honest with whatever the situation is, injury-wise, whatever it may be. But hiding it, I don't think it's helping on whatever situation you got going because there's just more criticism coming his way. What up, CJ?
Nah, Bam, I got something in regards to what you said about FSU. You were saying there was the other teams left a lot of fields on the plays and if this and if that. So what?
A lot of plays on the play. A lot of plays on the field.
A lot of plays on the field. Now you know how to talk about the words. What if FSU should have made their field goals versus Louisville? That's within the 40. What if they would have made the field goals against LSU? Like a lot of these games really should have been as close as they should have been. If he made those 2 chip shots against Louisville inside the 40, which should be automatic for any kicker on this level, it's not even a contest, and that's with the backup quarterback, with the backup left tackle, with you backup D tackle, backup DM. So
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Like the injuries we had, it was just a hard fought win, and probably I think me personally, I think that's Mike's most impressive win based off the situation.
Hey, I personally feel like they need to go ahead. Get off. I personally feel like right now they need to go ahead and give Norvell a lifetime contract.
I feel the same about Billy.
Lock him in. Lock him in. Lock him in right now. He deserves it.
Once I seen Billy running backs less than 20 times total, I said, give that boy the keys to Gainesville, man. Let that boy get all kind of food and shooters. I mean, not shooters. I'm sorry, and Spurs. Let him do his thing, man.
Billy.
Hey, I think Billy gonna be all right, man. You know, I honestly do.
I'm concerned in the lack of awareness of just run the fucking ball. That shit worked. Like real good. Like I'm confused.
I honestly think the plays coming in like that, you know, and I see a lot of plays being changed at the line. Just like that interception.
He ain't earned the right to be calling shit at my line. Like,
just like that play.
He almost cost us the game last night again.
Just like that interception. That interception in the end zone, that was a run call. That was definitely a run play.
And that's a lack of awareness from my head coach to know that at this point, you don't seen this guy cost us the Kentucky game. AR cost us the Kentucky game. And his play calling. Billy and AR has cost us a game already, right? So now, you know, both of y'all two are in cahoots and just shitting down y'all leg and fucking up easy wins. Why are you going to give this kid that responsibility?
Yeah, he gets
we at the goal line. Hand that bitch off. Let's get 6 and get the fuck up out of here. We're looking like shit. The lack of awareness from head coaches is definitely.
I think we don't really know if it's even coming from if he's getting that kind of leeway or as if he's just doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, you gotta sit his ass down, man.
Yeah, I was about to say one way or the other guy.
Well, you can't sit him down right now, Silk, because that shit behind him ain't ready.
I get somebody else to hand that bitch off. That's all he's doing.
Hey, it's a handoff.
That's all the fuck he's doing, handing that bitch off. He ain't told me at home. Like if he ain't told me the route, I can get anybody to go right back there and say, "Hey, man, there you go,
give it to him."
I think it's gonna get interesting next week because I do think Miller should, you know, I think he working his way back into this thing. So I think it's gonna start getting interesting, and I think it's gonna be a lot of talk coming, you know, when that change is made. But sometimes you got to make that change. That kid got a long way to go, man. We still forgetting that this man only started 4 games in college.
The head coach as well.
They both
got a long way to go.
Y'all gave up damn near 300 on the ground last night too, didn't you?
Yeah, we gave up damn near almost 300 yards on the ground. That's terrible.
Yeah, the motherfuckers was running Georgia Southern
That's
offense.
terrible,
man. They weren't doing nothing too tricky. They was running the quarterback a lot, and then we just gave a lot of space off the
a lot of bad eyes, man. A lot of bad eyes. They looking at the fine women and getting sidetracked and running into cars, man.
Selfish football. People trying to chase down plays, backside, not setting the edge. On that 4th and 1 that turned into like a 50, 60-yard run or some crazy shit was just more undisciplined football, man.
Trey Dean needs some pom-poms and go on the sideline and hold the girls up in the air with all that crazy shit. I hate that. You jumping up after giving up a first down and people face talking shit. That's stupid.
What could he be saying? What you think he be saying?
How stupid
I got
he
a full
is.
scholarship and you see me on the field again. I
don't know.
Through 6 coaching regimes, I'm still on the field.
6 regimes.
That's
I don't know what
crazy.
he could be saying to these people, bro. You get in people's face like, bro, you just gave him a first down. Like, you gotta. All right, dog. We gotta keep it moving, bro.
My kids talk shit about that, man. My kids like, bro, Dad, what the hell is he doing? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't even know why he's still on the field. You know, I've been one that's been riding with him pretty much the whole time he's been there. I've been riding with him the whole time he's been there, man. But now it's just like, man, enough is enough, bro. Like, you got to go out there and play ball. Go make a play to be able. Oh shit, go make a play, and you're not making plays like that, man. But to me, you know,
routine tackle.
I don't want to make no excuses. I just know it take time, man. It's gonna take some time. This shit ain't gonna happen overnight. You talking about like Florida State? Florida State system is in place, man. You know what I'm saying? They system is in place. So they pretty much got their shit down packed when it come to that. Now they finna get into a little tougher part of their schedule, and now we gonna see their system. But when you talking about UM and you talking about Florida, you talking about whole new systems, man, whole new staffs. And then now it's up to the players to buy into that shit. And it's not a lot of that. UM, y'all did y'all shit. Y'all controlled the line of scrimmage last night, running the ball and shit. Y'all pushed their ass around. You know what I'm saying? But when it came time to make plays, y'all just couldn't make the fucking plays because the talent, to be honest, the talent is just not there, just like with us.
I'll tell
I'm a Florida Gator fan.
Sure.
And I don't see a lot of talent on our team, man.
No.
Period.
I mean, talent. I'm gonna be real. The offensive line is talented. The running backs are talented. No talent at tight end. The wide receiver is just abysmal. The worst our room is probably ever been as far as like overall talent. Defense, I think we're just lacking depth, man. The talent is there, but we lacking depth, and that shit shows, man. When we got to rotate players. On linebacker room is the only talent is the young one, so there's no depth there. The older guys are mid, been getting beat by the same shit for 6 years. Safety, same thing. Down the middle is just veteran bullshit.
Yeah,
no leadership, and that was my whole thing this offseason. Like, who's gonna step up as a leader? Who's gonna be a vocal? And I thought AR could be that guy on the offensive side of the ball, but he's not it. Defensive side of the ball is Ventrell. When Ventrell's out. You see what happened, man. You know, it was like roaches when the light cut on.
Well, I kind of knew if we was gonna leaning into AR for leadership, we was already behind the 8 ball because he a more quiet, reserved type kid. You know what I'm saying? He's not that talkative type of guy that's gonna fire up the team, and so he wants to lead with play, and he can't do that either yet. You know what I'm saying? Like Vontrell definitely is a good leader on the team. And I think one of them young backs or one of them offensive linemen gonna have to be the ones to step up on the offensive side for leadership and kind of ring these boys back in and get them bought into what's going on. Because right now, like you said, it's still a lot of me ball, man. Cox still out there doing his thing until the 4th quarter of last night. That was the first time I seen him set the edge.
Man, they actually looked like they knew how to start the run the last 2 drives. Like they set the edge, like a lot of that running back, the quarterback runs just didn't work. But like you said before, then it looked like a flat ass team, no energy, no spunk. Because at the end of the day, it's the talent gap between us and USF is still vast.
Oh yeah,
as much talent as we're lacking.
USF,
there is no excuse, man. I think the team came out flat. And if you're working through some cultural issues, that's cool, but we got to call it plain, not for what we wanted to be. As we see it, that team came out flat, low energy, no leadership. The game plan and philosophy was way out of sync. I didn't think none of that shit made sense. The run game is there. You've been just shying away from the run game like you scared to run the ball, and when it's right, you did it.
So another thing I see a lot of people crying for and calling for, I ain't gonna say crying for, calling for is an offensive coordinator. So at this point, who do you get rid of to bring in an offensive coordinator? Because you don't have the room on field staff to
figure that shit
anybody
out.
but Billy, bro. Just keep Billy. Anybody but Billy.
I didn't want to figure that shit out.
Anybody but Billy.
Man, we appreciate you pulling up with us, bro. We got a few more callers in the chamber, man. We appreciate.
Hey, I appreciate y'all boys having me, man. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, fellas.
Come back, man. Later on.
Shout out to KD for the
Super chat. Go ahead. That's your guy.
Yeah, FSU got away with 2. Then UF did too last night. LSU and Louisville better than UF and Miami. Give me LSU. I don't know about Louisville just yet. But yeah, we can say the same thing though, because Utah gave us some shit too, if we being real. But who else we got in the chamber?
Utah gave us some shit. What you talking about?
That was that interception on the goal line or whatever it was.
Ain't got no shit. We went and got that motherfucker.
No,
like, he went and caught it. Like, if he didn't catch it, the guy behind him was gonna catch it, man. Like that was just a terrible throw.
It was.
That wasn't.
Yeah, y'all give me motion sickness with that rocking chair shit, man. What's up? It's my boy TT.
Yo.
You at your grandma's house, boy? You got a rocking chair.
Okay, we have to stop blaming our receivers and tight ends on bad QB play. AR misses a lot of throws that be wide open people. He don't like taking the drop down passes because last night we had a running back wide open. He threw it a bullet to the other fans. And every time he drops back, he's throwing a bullet pass, which I don't get why. He has enough time to make a nice throw. He try to rush every throw. So we got to stop blaming the receivers on bad QB play. And then also, y'all get mad at Trey Dean for doing a lot of crazy stuff, but like he does a lot of antics after like he makes tackles and all that. But Trey Dean actually leads the team.
I know like shit when he lead the team, man. He tackling bitches way too far down the field.
I'm not talking about the tackles. I'm talking about like after plays, he gets the team up. Like during timeouts, he's in the huddle hyping the team up. A lot of players don't do that, but y'all don't see that because it be times out.
Bro, I don't care about him hyping the team up in the huddle. I care about when the ball snap and you make a average tackle at best. You get up flexing in front of the camera. You look absolutely nuts right now.
Or something like that.
Yeah. I wonder what he be saying in the huddle. He probably be like, "You see me? I celebrate anything. Shit, I don't give a damn. He scored a touchdown on me. I'm finna flex. You already know what time it is.
It's 2nd and 2, bro.
You got a first down though. We're still on the field.
Yeah,
say some energy.
38, they got you 12.
You gonna blow your load, young man.
What the hell's going on? As a fan, I'm frustrated that they just got a first down. So when I see him going down the sideline flex, I just be like, what in the hell? Are we now on the same page here?
Yeah.
They always
It's like thinking you caught the last out in it and it's still one left. And the guy's like running with it's like, hey, he running home. What are you doing? Throw the ball. That's the kind of goofy shit going on. You can't celebrate the menial things. That's not, that's not the vibes you want around the team, I would think.
Bro, we've seen some Keanu Neals around here. We seen Matt Elam's around here, bro. We know how safety players play. It's played with a certain energy, coming down here, smack shit. There's a presence. Nobody feels any presence from zero back there, bro. All we waiting on is an average ass tackle and a celebration afterwards. He ain't ball hawking nothing. He ain't smacking nothing. And he ain't leading right. I don't care what the stats she say he got the most tackle. Yeah, he tackling them bitches way too far down the field. Run the alley and hit some shit, bro. Ain't nobody fearing him.
And also, I feel like we probably was overlooking this game for the Tennessee game because
the hell he wasn't.
I think so because the offense was. I don't know what the offense was doing. We kept running the same plays. We run the ball with 2. He gets mad yards, and then he tries to throw the ball with AR, and it's not working. And then Billy Napier be smiling sometimes on the sideline, just cheesing. I'm like, how are you smiling right now? He just threw an interception and a touchdown.
Yeah. Now, you tell me, bro.
Sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying. You know, so I do it
And
in
that
real
big
life.
call, man. Like you said, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like some of the throws, some of the plays are there. Even like Maya said the same thing with Van Dyke. We keep talking about like with these receivers and the lack of, but it's people running wide open, and these quarterbacks aren't hitting them. So, my concern isn't with AR at this point not seeing those wide receivers not hitting them. It's at Billy at like, yo, you see this guy ain't hitting these guys. And we can put this team away. We could put USF away. If we never throw the ball once last night, we could have blew them the fuck out.
Yeah. But I feel like when Jack Miller gets back from his injury, I feel like it's going to be a QB battle. R2 quarterback system.
Anybody with a fucking battle. No, ain't going to be no 2 quarterback system. I just think at this point, man, it's just open. Everything's open for suggestion. And everybody just got to get better every week. And that's what this is about, too. Like, we got out of there with a W, so yeah, I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be consistent with my fucking, like, just being real with my team. But shit, if you go in there, run the ball, and get out with another win next week, and we keep getting better, it don't matter. But right now, it ain't progressing. You went from Utah, and like we regress each week, in my opinion.
Yeah. Tell them to bring me my money. Shout out FSU. FSU 3-0 right now. I feel like Boston College may beat y'all because I think Boston College is better than Louisville, and y'all might not win another game this year. Cause y'all might not, y'all not winning, y'all not beating Clemson.
This
not
the Bryson
Wake
I knew,
Forest.
boy. This the Bryson
I knew it was coming.
This the guy I know, boy.
Wake Forest is gonna put a 50 ball on y'all.
This the guy I know.
You got Miami beating Florida State.
Oh yeah,
probably having a tie.
Oh man,
Why you got Miami beating Florida State?
I don't trust in FSU DBs. FSU DBs are terrible. And plus, their best defensive rushers out.
For how long?
I don't know. He out.
Exactly.
But he's out.
Exactly.
We're going to bottle us. I ain't worried about that.
We knew you was going to have a bad one coming up pretty soon. We knew it.
Just got to give him a little time. I was like, give him the shovel, man. He'll dig the hole. I ain't going to say that much. I ain't going to say them boys ain't
like Boston College
is
terrible, insanity. Bro. Like, come on now, man. Like, Boston College may be one of the worst ACC teams in the conference as of right now, dog. Seriously.
Duke 3-0 too. Shout out
Duke.
If you being undefeated matters. Yeah, boys 3-0, man. First time in like 20 years or some shit.
Nah, Elko got the boys playing pretty decent ball though, man. Shout out to Duke.
Oh, get the hell out of here, man. Duke is trash.
Nah,
they won the game.
I think they beat Northwestern or something.
They did.
Yeah, Northwestern's a pretty solid damn program. Like they winning some shit. Some shit they shouldn't be winning. Put it that way.
Hey, Brax, we gotta get you out of here, man. Hey, while you're out here, pound that like button, man. Hit subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Super chat is wide open. All of that. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. There's no cap on Sundays.
GC. Go ahead, bro. It's on you.
You know I need glasses. I've seen Dean turn down.
He said, concerned that Billy has more talent than anyone in the Sun Belt. Had more talent than anyone in the Sun Belt, yet he still had 22 one-score games. Appreciate you, GC.
Oh, that sounds like some CJ shit, boy. You pull some stats out.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I would not know that. Yeah, like why would I know what he did in the Sun Belt? Nobody talks about
Walker.
He also beat some teams that wasn't Sun Belt and just Power 5 teams. Trey Wade, what did he said? I've seen Fabian turn down the funk way too many times. Then flex when he has a soft tackle. Time for McMillan. Right needs to third. Right needs to be third. Salute, fellas. Yeah, man, I'm with it, man. I'm ready to see the young safeties play. Kamari Wilson, McMillan, guys back there that at least got some promise and you could build on for next year. But right now, like from a leadership standpoint and everything that trading brings, I just don't see it. What you got, Treyway?
What's good, fellas? I'm vibing. Yeah, I'm vibing. How you feeling, CJ?
Feeling real good, dog. Just look concerned as far as health wise, but just overall from Friday, feeling real good. Just got to see how I look moving forward. 3-0, got to get to 4-0, baby.
No doubt, no Caparoni. I think Florida State got the best program out of all three programs. If we keeping it a buck, from a overall standpoint of like leadership, like when Trav went down, I started pouring some damn tequila, dog, because I thought the game was over hanging in front.
So let's talk about how he the fucking confidence Mike had in Tate, man. Because first damn play, And I feel like that helped him as far as his
with choice. They begging him to throw that.
I mean it was 3rd and 22, bro. He could have ran a simple draw play. Whatever.
Oh yeah, that first play, but
like it's just the confidence he instilled with that man. Like, listen, you can do this shit. Ain't nothing really gonna change as far as the offense. That's what I'm saying.
He threw that pick too. I was like, oh, here we go, Rutabaga, man.
Yeah. Hey, as soon as you threw that pick, I went straight and grabbed that crown piece and poured that.
I literally have a note with 4 nicknames that I was ready to pull out, but I gotta save them for right now. Shout out to Rutabaga, man.
What else?
Go ahead, Trey.
No, I thought he stepped up. I ain't like how Norvell kind of put him in a shitty position at the end. I thought he could have put the game away, in my opinion, instead of relying on his kicker. I ain't like that.
I get that, bro. Within a 30-some yard kick, bro. Probably moving forward, he made.
But that nigga done missed like how many already? He done fucked up how many games?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna rely on that doggone.
Yeah,
y'all about to have a soccer player next week.
Wow. For real, we gotta have trials, bro.
For real, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But I think that
y'all need field goal advice, man. Call down to Mario. He got that field goal shit figured out.
Shit, we missed one and had one block.
I don't know what the fuck Mario rolled out. Man, Jimbo had brought out all the fucking mechanics and tower boys to play y'all niggas, and y'all still fucked up. Boy, y'all should have blown that shit out, boy.
Yeah, the boy got 5-star mechanics now. I don't know what to tell you. That's what they're supposed to do. Supposed to reload.
Man, I mean, he lost 2 in the game, too.
That's another thing, too, bro. They was down to, like the peasantry of their roster, and they held their own. They never looked like they was out of the, nobody was confused. Everybody held their own. I guess that's why you get 5 stars. I guess Larry Young's a little bit right.
I mean, that's supposed to be the point. You stack talent.
Jim was about to ask Crow if he had any more eligibility.
I thought that one dude was Crow for a second, the one that got kicked out early with the little crosses under his eyes. Like, I look like Crow. But,
I think the only thing that's kind of saving Miami is though that schedule is kind of weak as shit. Like
it ain't gonna matter.
That's
the
our
offense
tradition.
they putting out there.
That's
like, that offense is just gonna have to get like way more explosive just to win football. I don't give a fuck if you playing in the ACC or not. Like their defense is not gonna be like shutout football. Teams are gonna move the ball in 2022. They're gonna get chunk yards, and Miami's lack of ability to get chunk yards gotta be concerning, bro. You can't play that type of shit. Mario reputation is that shit. Is what we saw last night is Mario's reputation that kind of folded out. That's why you see all the Oregon fans saying, "See, we told you." Because what we saw last night is his reputation, and also it's a reputation of him handcuffing OCs and whatever. We all got our shit.
Trey, we can run this shit, huh, baby?
I ain't finna argue.
Oh yeah, I think
I ain't running shit, man.
You running this shit, huh, baby?
Motherfucker beat Malik Cunningham. Got drunk.
If them boys healthy, dog. If them boys healthy. If Trav is in, Versus in, them boys healthy, I think they got the better team, dog. For real.
Then who?
Then all 3 programs. Yeah.
No, I think right now y'all just got y'all better at the quarterback position. Bro, I don't believe in none of that shit. We're gonna tear that shit up, man. That defense ain't for real, man. Louisville offensive line ain't fucking with the offensive line. We're gonna lay on that shit, bro. If Billy hand the ball off, that's a big deal. So
I don't like it. If we healthy up front, I don't like it.
I think with Florida, they kind of lack of leadership. I know you talked about it. They got a void in leadership on both sides of the ball.
Trey Dean lead on defense. Shout to Brax. He running. Unfortunately,
he hypes people up. He gets the people going. He's
provocative.
I think after that loss, they kind of get shook up with AR. So they got a lack of leadership on both sides of the ball. Then Ventrell went down. So they're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, in all fairness, y'all should be the best team right now. You have the most consistency. We bringing in new things, so we got to get the culture and the talent, and everything's got to get set in place. So in reality, y'all should be the best team. I still ain't conceding a loss to y'all because I just haven't seen a team that I don't think we can't beat, especially at home.
Everything I was saying in the all season. Coming to it's happening, bro. It's happening.
Well, one thing for sure though is this is a rough sport too. So one of the issues y'all still gonna have to struggle with is the lack of depth, even though y'all had that coach there. Because everything I keep hearing from y'all is if we stay healthy.
Now no, because we know I get it, but we took some licks, like some bad licks.
Oh no,
and also,
of course.
we were
What's up with Trav?
oversold.
Trav back because the game plan for Rutabaga ain't gonna be the same as him coming off the bench.
No, but I think from like I was saying, from what I'm hearing early on, it's not as bad as they expected or foresaw at first. Just off the pre-test, he had a test yesterday, went pretty well. So we'll see how it goes moving forward. But leading up into the game, man, they undersold how injured we were leading up to the game. Like Amari Cooper, he probably played like a couple reps. He barely played it all. We was like hurt all around. That shit kind of blew me, seeing a lot of guys that weren't playing, man. Mike was kind of pulling guys left and right, trying to, scrounge up this win, man. So it's crazy because we had a bye week last week, but we're pretty banged up overall. So we got to get healthy.
War of attrition, man. War of attrition is we're gonna play. We play last game of the season.
Yeah, we got 9 games left.
A lot of getting better.
I do think Miami got a solid defense, though. If I'm keeping it a buck.
I do too. I think they got a solid defense. Nice. But
I haven't learned shit from Miami. I learned a lot about Miami offense. I haven't learned nothing from the defense because I think Jimbo's offense is abysmal.
Yeah, that shit is.
Well, what about? I mean, you did watch the game, yeah? Because wasn't nothing else going on. How would you think about Leonard Taylor's play? I mean, that's just individual play.
No, I think your D line was pretty good.
No, I think Leonard Taylor's been playing good football. That's why I asked. I don't know why he's not starting. I said that in previous
show. Was pretty good.
I actually was he a better maybe player in games than in practice because I thought he should be starting.
Right.
But
I think every week he's progressed a little bit more through more reps because he didn't get as many reps game 1, game 2, and then game 3. Every game he's gotten more, and so yeah, I mean clearly he's earned the next
I don't think
spot.
you guys have faced a decent quarterback yet, let alone like a good one. I don't think you guys have even seen a decent quarterback for me to say like Miami defense is good.
I don't think they're gonna see one until probably Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah, Drake May, but they got a terrible defense. So, but I think he'll be able to toss the rock around. So we'll see. I mean, that kid looks good. He looks real. So we'll see. I think you're right. I think that'll be real first test of quarterback at least.
I don't understand with Florida defense, like why y'all play so far off the ball, like the cornerbacks.
I don't know. Like in some instances, we were playing aggressive and up on guys, and then it changed. I'm not sure. If we started loading the box and playing, I got to see the overall film. I don't know if we loaded the box and there was no safety help, so they dropped the safety back with a cushion. I'm not sure, man. But there were times, even with the Jalen Kimber's interception, where we were playing up and aggressive and able to make plays. And there was time where we had some big ass Todd Grantham ass cushions. I couldn't tell you. I got to look at the overall film. I didn't like Patrick Toney's adjustment as far as like QB spine and a lot of things we were doing. But fourth quarter, when it all mattered towards the end, they buckled down and stopped the run and got turnovers and got people off the field. But
that nigga Big Meat, man. Big Meat, something else out there, boy.
21. He's bringing some energy, bro. He getting more snaps. He's playing good football in the trenches, man. His jersey don't fit. All that shit. It looks
His
crazy.
Helmet don't fit.
None of that shit fit. But 21 doing what he got to do, man.
I'm giving him all the credit in the world.
Nigga pants falling off his ass.
Hey, you seen him pick up Buddy in the backfield and body slam his ass.
God, I feel sorry for that kid.
He throws his offensive guard off him, grabs the running back, and just slams him.
Oh my God!
Like he was a child.
Did they give him unnecessary roughness?
Nah. They said that was necessary.
No, very necessary.
Very necessary. I understand it's USF. Shout out to the refs for helping us out, man. We took some L's from the refs, man, these first 2 weeks, man. They gave us a hard time, some no calls, but they came out there with a happy flag. Washington threw a flag for the ref one time. He's like, hey, man, god damn, y'all don't see him moving. He stood up like,
bro, how about that unnecessary roughness where they stopped y'all on third and they called it on the safety against the guard?
I love
that
it.
That was crazy. I say, I know somewhere right now, Silk is smiling ear to ear, like, oh yeah, that's some bullshit.
I tweeted out, hey, bro, they fucked us 2 weeks in a row. We need one.
I don't get flags. They got the flags. Yeah, that was a crazy call. But
yeah, I thought that was crazy. I thought them two y'all got that got them boys kicked out of the game was egregious too.
Yeah, refs.
Well, I tell you this,
I just say he was letting a lot of guys out to dry too, boy.
My God, Van Dyke was sending people down a dark alley with no pistol, man.
Boy, for real.
Oh my God, them boys going
like hard out there.
Yo, that nigga Van homicide. Yeah, get them boy rolled up.
Van Todd.
Man, hey, I'm gonna give you that.
Oh my
Trey, I'm
God,
say
he got Brashard blew up one time. I was like, my God, man, like help these guys out, fam.
Agreed, absolutely. By letter of the law they targeting, I agree with you. I didn't like them It's not the brand of football. I didn't think they were like dirty hits or,
it's just
overly aggressive. They just were by letter of the law targeting.
Correct.
I didn't like
that jump, man. I mean, it's the correct call. I just hate the call.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna bite us in the ass later on. It's going the same as that shit. It's a bang bang game. It's gonna hurt us in the game, down the line too. So,
but when you watching a game, you be happy the other team done got fucked. Get
that
criminal out of here.
Get him out of here.
right.
Animal off the street.
He did that shit. He did that shit. He did all that shit.
Whatever they said he did. Did that. Hell yeah. I ain't gonna cap. Because once you get that W, I don't give a fuck who was out there, who wasn't there. Hey, listen, Jack.
I need them 50 yards plus more.
Man.
I think Garcia is a better quarterback, though, if we keep it.
So?
I think so.
He's a backup. He got to be.
Right? Yeah, always.
No, I mean, talking about out of him and TVD, I think Garcia is better.
Well, we
I think they should have gave him a shot last night. Well, you don't think so? Like it was kind of like they could have used a spark.
I wouldn't have been mad at all. I definitely would have been mad if he went out there. Hell, I even wouldn't have mind like if they would have put Jakari in because they were doing like them read options. I'm like, well, this is why I don't like this whole don't show them nothing shit. We put Jakari in for one play. It was a bad call.
Oh, you think they try to hide some shit?
I mean, that's what people, what I'm saying? That's what I don't agree with that, but I'm saying people say, oh, you don't show them nothing in these first couple of ones, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why not? Motherfucker, you see it, stop it. I mean, and you just open.
Did you see a difference in that game, though? Did he unveil some shit that was different than he played?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I didn't see nothing in particular that looked like a new wrinkle to me. Other than when I saw him throwing some more like underneath routes. And then again, he just went to the well one too many times. It worked. 1 play, 2 play, 3 play. All right, bro, you got to do something different on the 4th one.
The thing is, man, I thought like Miami was taking a step forward from like just a scheme standpoint. We're going spread with Lashley, Lachey, however y'all want to say his name. I thought like that was the direction that Miami should have been going. Not like I think with this style of offense, with the style of players in South Florida, like it's just too slow, slow developing and whatnot, bro. They just need something more quick. Get the ball out fast, let the playmakers make plays, and that's not what I'm saying.
Because they got the running backs to do it, to like hit them home run plays.
I think Rooster's the one that can hit one. The other ones seem like more bruisers. They're like wear teams down, but it don't look like y'all gonna invest in trying to wear a team down.
And it's crazy because Parrish not that big. I mean, relatively, but he's just a good runner, just a hard-nosed runner.
Y'all offense don't scare me at all, though. Y'all offense look like hot boo-boo.
It don't, because I feel like it fit our style of play. If you go slow it down, a statue at a quarterback and just try to pound it, I feel like that's going
to possess the ball.
Yeah, that's easy to defend.
I mean, the key is this. I don't think the problem is possessing the ball. It's like Sil said earlier, we just can't keep taking threes.
Yeah, you
got to cash in. That the red zone offense is abysmal. Something has to shake there. Got to fix something.
Boy said Dan Enos 2.0, man.
I mean, you got to cash in. So
Amen.
I don't have a problem with the way it's been running, except for you possess the ball, you out yard them, but you got to get 7.
That nigga Johnny Wilson is Moss 2.0.
All right,
let's talk.
All right, relax, bro. God, we was letting y'all get y'all shit off of here. Y'all made Johnny Wilson fucking Randy Moss.
Let him be all.
Let's talk.
He's going against fucking Brownlee.
9 more games, man. Come on, just relax.
He's beating the guy that y'all kicked out, man. Y'all acting like he's Randy Moss now.
Hey, you know what's funny? Written right here on my little TV tray, 6'7" Johnny Wilson. All right, now I'm gonna add Moss. So when he lasts 1.4 years in the league, I'm gonna go right back. Randy Moss.
We're gonna go right back to the play when he put DJ Ivy on the poster. We're gonna go right back to that, baby.
We go back to that Heisman tape with TVD.
Boy, State.
Have no Heisman tape. Go find the tape.
That boy State.
He'd be on the list. I never said he was gonna win it. I never even said he was going to New York. One thing I learned in doing this show: choose your words wisely. I said he'd be on the list, and now that list is shit. Both our quarterbacks shouldn't be on that fucking list this week. That list shouldn't have our name nowhere near them lists. I don't
Who
know
who y'all like for Heisman though? I don't like that nigga
Front
Stetson
runners.
Bennett. Boy, I don't like him. I don't think he that good. I think he's stacked with a lot. He got a lot of talent around him though.
I think
That's the
Sometimes
name of
that
the
works,
game though
though.
nowadays. Sometimes that work.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
That fucking middleman. I know
He's
it.
not gonna make enough wild plays to win it. I think
it'll be the usual suspects: Bryce Young,
It's
CJ
just too early
Stroud.
right now for me to call it.
Yeah, I think if I had to bet on it, I would bet Bryce just from he's just in command, bro. He's gonna make the plays, he's gonna get the production, he's gonna get the wins, the big moments. So looking at it on paper, I would just go Bryce.
I'll put Levis back there somewhere if they could pull off maybe another big Levis.
Come against
Kentucky guy.
No, he ain't in there at all, bro.
No, and I think he can. I say towards the end, I think he'll need like another signature win. I think he'll need another big win that made
Georgia.
Kentucky could have a, depending. I got to look at his schedule. They could have.
I mean, even when they beat Florida, I don't think he had no moments in that game. Like I don't think he
right.
That's
what I'm saying. I think he needs some flash plays to elevate him to that.
Yeah,
he had a couple yesterday against who they played.
Youngstown State or some shit.
Youngstown, yeah. I mean, hey, the film is the film. Like I said, I ain't got him as a front runner. I got him somewhere at like 6 right now. And if he can do something,
I got to see a little bit more ball to give it a judgment on that.
Right. It's early. It's super early. Got anything else this morning?
That's it. I think my last take. I think AR come back next year. Trav come back. Number one to be in the Heisman race.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Trav gotta get his CDL or something. That man like 33, man.
Oh, he is? No, he only sophomore.
He only
redshirt sophomore, baby.
Redshirt sophomore.
He came out with
because of COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he? 23.
Him and Kyer came out the same year, man.
This nigga checking birth certificates and everything.
You see him, Trey?
You can't age out of football. It don't matter. Like I seen the 48-year-olds put the chin strap on the other day. I'm just curious.
You won a Heisman with a 30-year-old. Fuck it.
Hey, yeah, I'm just curious. Yeah, I just thought he'd been there long.
Man, Trav lost that slipper the other night, man. It was unraveling.
I'm sorry, red shirt.
It was a blessing that he got up out of there because that shit was unraveling.
Last year. Next year will be the last.
That shit was scary. Ain't in front.
That shit was unraveling a little bit. All right, man, hold it down, Treyway.
All right, fellas, y'all boys keep up the good content, man. This shit great.
Appreciate it,
sir.
Ah, man, it's the roll up, it's the vibes. Hey, man, while y'all still here, pound that like button. Subscribe, all of that, man. I do want to talk about a little bit. Me and the guys talk behind the scenes, man. It was some shenanigans on the timeline with TJ, who's also co-owner of the Roll Up Network. A tweet about Muhammad Ali being a draft dodger or something to that effect. I don't even know the context of it, but whatever the context is, I just thought it was way out of bounds. Me and the guys talked about it behind the scenes. Me and TJ talked about it. We still got some more conversations to be had and whatnot. But just from our perspective, I always want to handle shit internally before I just go on social media because this is family business before it's anything. You feel me? But this platform is built on positivity. You know what I'm saying? Good energy. You know what I'm saying? Community shit. And everything I try to do, I try to leave out love and positivity whenever I'm tweeting. Even if it's jokes and trolls, none of this shit's personal. You know what I'm saying? All of it's just good energy. And I think it's just got to be some self-checking with that type of shit, bro. It just wasn't good energy. It don't matter what place that type of tweet came from. Just wasn't good energy. Wasn't nothing positive could have came from it. And that ain't what the fuck we lean on around here. That ain't how we move. We don't agree with the shit that was tweeted. It was out of bounds. These guys can speak for themselves, but I just thought it just didn't make sense. It was nonsense.
Yeah, we like you said, we got to handle in-house business in-house accordingly. But we did want to take a moment to just address it, to let you all know that publicly, since it was said publicly, we do not co-sign that behavior. You go for the jokes, and I tell people you better make sure they're funny. And sometimes it's just not worth it. I don't know what could have come out that would have, that would have been a positive at the end of that. Muhammad Ali to me is a personal, hero with his faults and all. So yeah, I took that one and like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I really was kind of hot about that, but he made a mistake, came to us and apologized as a team. And we, like Sil said, there could be some further conversation need to be had, but we're gonna move forward with a new understanding about how we're going to move out here. We're building a brand. Our brand is important to us, and we're not building it on negativity and shock jock type behavior.
Nah,
so that's not what we're going to do. So that's handled internally. Thank you all for who did bring it to my attention, because I didn't see it. I'm not a big Twitter like timeline reader, so I do appreciate at least the opportunity to understand how people in my team are moving. Because it does give me an opportunity to have conversations like we did. So I don't know if you're coming from a good place, but nonetheless, I'm gonna take it to a good place. So that's why I stand on it. And we'll handle it from there.
Yeah, pretty much echoing the sentiments you guys are saying. Ali is a pretty big, hero for me as well. Got to understand what he stood for, his reasons, which was valid as fuck, as far as for not wanting to do what he did. And so to tweet that out is, it's tone deaf to say the least, definitely. But again, though, we don't agree with that at all. Yeah, we don't stand with that at all. So conversations have to be had moving forward. But again, we appreciate you guys reaching out to us, and letting us know, like Larry said, don't know if it comes from a good place or not, but we'll take it to a good place. But at the same time, that it was irresponsible to say the least. So conversations got to be had. Just got to learn moving forward. That's all.
Yeah, we gotta be responsible with these platforms, bro.
Correct, exactly. That's the main thing. Want any negativity coming towards our platform? We're trying to take it to new heights. We're trying to do something with this, make it bigger than what it already is. So we don't need anything to kind of derail us along the way. And that's pretty much what it is. It's as simple as that. So yeah.
And quit talking about people kids, man. I know he did some dickhead shit, but leave the kids out of it.
And that's another thing. Like when we trolling, like when I troll, I'm talking shit about y'all school specifically. I'm talking shit about a coach, something like that specifically. It's nothing where I'm going out of bounds and going off the rails and saying stuff that could be taken, out of context, or saying stuff that could be dicey on the fence, like a Muhammad Ali tweet. So I'm going at your school specifically. I'm going at other schools specifically. That's pretty much what it is. Within the jokes within the school, that's all I care about. And after that, I'm moving forward and going towards the next thing. I'm not even probably forget what I tweeted about 20 minutes ago, because the joke is a joke. You feel me? So understand that, man. Keep that shit in bounds.
We got to check where all that shit coming from, man. That's just, I think it's just all self accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna talk about what nobody else tweeting and what people reaction is to shit. It's always back to self, and we can look at ourselves and say, as a company, as people, man. Like I've had some tweets in the past where I had to look at myself and say, yo, I don't want to tweet from that place, bro, because I don't want that energy returned to me. So I try to tweet from a fun and positive place, bro, because I don't want that energy returned to me. And that ain't what I'm here for, dog. I'm here for good shit. We trying to build something, and we doing too much hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun, but we trying to build something. We spend a lot of time and energy on this content. And like I keep telling these guys, I don't want the shenanigans around what we doing be the distraction for what we actually doing and what we creating. I think we creating some dope shit. This shit ain't being done nowhere else. We've seen these boys try to mimic it. And I appreciate y'all for holding us down with the roundup and them boys try to just duplicate and gentrify shit.
That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for holding us down, bro. We got real fans around here, but this shit is built on positivity, man. And we're always gonna lead that way. Ain't no negative shit. And we're gonna address it. And then also just from a business perspective too, because I'm aware of all like the takes out there. Firing Poke way and having a business relationship with TJ ain't the same thing. Clearly I can't fire somebody I'm in a 50-50 partnership with. It don't work like that, bro. And that's why I don't talk to workers. I let workers talk to workers and bosses talk to bosses. Because any boss will understand that, like, yo, this is a different type of situation. It don't work like that, man. I could fire a worker for being out of line because he has no stake and hasn't built anything around here. He don't own none of this shit. It's different, man. And we've been doing this for like 6-7 years. It's deeper than that.
Just understand the shit you do.
All the way out of bounds. He's just all the way out of bounds, and he know that shit. He's all the way fuck out of bounds, and there's like zero tolerance for that shit moving forward, bro. It's already like you just gotta read the room and not be tone deaf, bro, and not be on borderline shock value shit, man. The tweet's good and it's easy, let it flow. But if you reaching for shit, you're gonna get the reaction that your ass don't want, and wake up in the morning and gotta delete it. You're the only Florida State fan with an L. Like, it's crazy.
Remember, literally, Patron ain't your nigga. Just keep that in the back of your mind. I know he seemed like it at the time. He's not really fucking with you like that, man. He can put you in a real bad position a lot of times, man. So the control the liquor, don't let the liquor control you.
Already. All right, man. I mean, y'all have a good Sunday, man. No cap on Sundays. Each and every Sunday, y'all pull up, hang out with us, man. Gangs, the roll up, it's the vibes. Any shout out, fellas?
Go Niners, man. Y'all been a fucking loser today. I can't go 0-2, bro.
I ain't watching no football today. Fuck that shit. I need
some peace.
Great. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
I got choose to be happy.
No doubt. All right, man.
Shout out to Woodville Jazz, man. Went 2-0 yesterday in part 1. So shout out to those boys.
Already, man.
All right. We up out of here.